This is the Sentinel Build-A-Figure from Toybiz. I did not. So first things first, I didn't buy these, much less my. I think my dad did back in 2000s, right? So I have the full thing. Some of them might be missing accessories. It's been over a decade. Cut me some slack here. So I'm gonna go with one of my favorite figures of this line, Black Panther. Now I'm gonna scale these all together with newer figures at the end, so just be patient for that. So articulation and scale. This guy, actually no, I'll just scale him up later. So he does have a butterfly joint, but it doesn't really work. This one's stuck in. This one doesn't work. He's a crunch, like that. He has he has a generic leg swivel. Upper thigh, boot cut, generic. Oh, he does have a bit of an ankle rocker. They made it custom for some figures, not all of them. Toe joints, which are standard on these figures, even though they're $10 to $15. He has like a disc hinge, I think. I'd take off the head, but I'm kind of scared. Bicep, double elbow, articulated fingers, which looks off. I mean, it only works really on big figs, so. And then, of course, the double knee and everything. So let's head over to the next figure. I'm not trying to take too much time on these figures because this is the second take of this video. The other one, I just messed up a lot. The camera work was not good and stuff. Anyway, Mr. Sinister, he's on a disc hinge, which actually works on like all of these other figures. His arm moves up this much, double elbow, does not have a wrist joint, but he does have that articulated fingers. He's crunch. It's like this. The crunch kind of sucks. I could maybe force it, but I don't want to. Then of course his like tassel thingies. It has a rotation. I don't know why they added it though, because you were not gonna need it. He has a waist swivel. Then of course, leg articulation, upper thigh, double knee, boot cut, foot, and then the toe joints. Yeah, it's definitely one of the better figures in this line. I mean, you can see the sculpt work and the paint job looks really good. This Build-A-Figure wave is definitely like it's something. It's something, all right. Now my next favorite figure, even though he's kind of messed up. Yeah, so he did not stand the test of time for sure. So I'll just go over what I can. He has a bicep. He has this weird, stupid butterfly joint that they keep adding on these figures. This, where it helps the arm move up. This guy doesn't need it though, because you can move his arm. If we put it back, he can move his arm all the way up. I don't know why he needed this extra bit. He did have a cloth web wing, but I don't have it. I might just buy another one because I kind of really want that. His legs are a bit loose. He does have that generic ball joint at the leg. That's also a ratchet joint, but really quiet one. I saw what it was like because it broke, but I fixed it. Upper thigh, double knee, boot cut. Then he has that toe and foot articulation, most useless toe articulation you'll ever see in a figure. And he does have that little wrist swivel. Not bad. Oh, of course. Articulated hands. My greatest enemy. These look so weird on anything but big figures. Meh. Now, for a broken figure to be one of my favorite figures on this like Build-A-Figure wave, it's kind of, it's alright. I mean, by nowadays standards, these suck, but by old standards, and even now, these are all right. They're pretty good for what they are. We got Omega Red. He has some accessories. I don't know where they are. This guy is such a pain. So this guy has he's got like soft goods. They like rub. Oh, they just come off. I guess. Yeah, you can just take them off. I guess. I didn't expect that. Like honestly, I didn't even know you could do that. So, oh, that's just not gonna come back. Hold on. Let's see if I can pop it back on. This is so dumb. Why did they do this? How was this even popped on in the first place? What? Okay. Or if I just do standard, I can't even do standard. Like it doesn't sit in. It's just kind of it's just popped off like that. I'm just gonna leave it like that forever because I'm not gonna fix that. He has this stupid butterfly joint, but this guy actually needs it because he can't move his arms up like that much. Like, I can't really prove it. I mean, this is as much as the arm goes up. So yeah, his arms, he has very limited articulation. He's definitely sacrificed sculpt for articulation. He has this weird like ball joint. It's kind of weird, but it works. Upper thigh. One of my legs is completely stuck. Like this boot cut is stuck. This leg joint is stuck. So the other one has a boot cut and leg joint. He does not have a wrist swivel. He has a bicep. He has a double elbow. Wait. Oh my god, this camera work is the worst thing I've ever made. Double elbow, right? And then hand articulation and then the wrist. Nah, it's not bad. I mean, it's pretty good except for this stupid thing. Why do they do this? Why Toybiz? Oh my god, I love Toybiz, but kind of dropped the ball in this wave. I mean, the next wave that I'll review is like way better, infinitely better. And then we got Angel. He's got McFarlane proportions, and he's just the worst one of the wave. Like, I'm gonna be so honest. So he has these disgusting butterfly and arm. It's just the most unsatisfying, like it's smooth, but it just feels disgusting. This disc actually works way better than other figures though. It's a crunch, like that. Rotation. Now I'll show you his wings in a second. I do have those. I just not gonna put them on because they fall off anyway. 2005 Toybiz. God damn. So yeah, this stupid white paint chips everywhere. Double knee. He has a boot cut right there. You see that? He has a leg double. He has a toe joint. I'm blanking. Like I've been doing this. The wings. Okay, the wings are probably the best part of this whole deal. Like they're all sculpted and it looks really nice. And I might get the new one and swap the wings because this is beautiful. That's beautiful. Get this ugly ass out of my face, bro. Then we have Cyclops, the goat. He sucks though. Like, so first things first, he doesn't have a crunch. Like, I don't know. I'm not gonna go on a rant. I'm just gonna keep reviewing. Yeah, the neck is starting to split apart. He has like a double ball, but it doesn't work. It just works for rotation. He has an arm, bicep, but it's really loose, like really loose. Double elbow, wrist hinge, finger joints, waist swivel, weird ass leg joint, rotation, upper thigh, double knee. Then we got the no boot cut for some reason. Best toe joint, best foot articulation in a figure I've seen almost of all time. That's really good. Now for one of the final parts before we get to my favorite part. Now this is the last figure before we get to the actual build a figure. Saving the best for last. I mean, by the build a figure, by the way. So this is Mystique. We got Mystique. She got a crunch. Oh wait, is that double ball? Wait, is there? Oh, she has a hinge by the waist. That's sick. And she has a rotation. I think it's a ball joint. What on earth is this articulation? Whatever. Arm, double elbow, bicep. Then he has she has the finger and hand articulation. The legs are the worst articulated I've ever seen on a figure. She moves. Yeah, I can see why I don't like pinless. Why we like non-pinless joints. We like pinless joints now. But here we go. Double knee. Doesn't get that much articulation. Just like a simple little ball joint. Then foot. That's it. That's Mystique. Now for the best part. We got Sentinel, the main man himself. So this figure goes for a lot of money. But the resale value instantly disappeared with this foot. Yeah, it kind of broke off. It's hollow. Let's put it up to the mic. You just kind of hear that. So I'm going to lay him down because it's easier for me to do it like this. So he has a bicep swivel. Actually, let's do it with the other arm. Bicep swivel. Articulated fingers. And it actually looks good. Thank God. He has like a little ball joint. It lets him move up and down just a tiny bit. He has a crunch, but I'm not going to push it because I don't want to break it. Also, I think he can go up like this. Either so you could have more stuff in there. Then it's the arm swivel. Then we got double elbow. He has like I think he has a wrist. Does he have a wrist joint? It looks like he does, but I'm not going to test it. He has that... Oh my god, he's moving the camera. He has strong leg articulation. Upper thigh, no boot cut for some reason. Double knee. And then the foot. Of course, his thumb has articulation too, because why wouldn't it? So, and he has the hand articulation. You know, you can rotate his hand. So, all in all. Oh, and he has like this little like shoulder pad articulation. I forgot to mention that. He has like little tentacles too. I don't feel like bringing them out. I'm very drained on these figures. I've had to review them 2 times now. So let's scale them. So we'll do like this. We'll scale them with every other figure that I own. So we have the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. This is to put him into retrospect of how huge he is. Then we have the Rainier Valley Spider-Man, where it gets more out of scale. Then, I swear I had another figure and I don't know where I put him. Where? What the? Just like, oh, there it is. Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black. And for reference, this guy is more than a foot tall. Yeah, he's about give or take 13 inches. I'm just estimating. Yeah, like 13 inches. 13 inches on a figure, not bad, right? So now I'm gonna scale these with all the other ones. So there's Omega Red. There's Mystique. There's Cyclops. There's Mr. Sinister. There is Angel. There is Black Panther. And then Amazing Fantasy. So let's just scale them all right now while we got time. Black Panther 6 inches. Mr. Sinister around 7 inches. Cyclops just about 6.5 inches. Mystique almost same 6.25. Angel 6.5. Omega Red about let's not count his hair. Actually, we'll count his hair. It's like 9-10 inches. Spider-Man about 6.5. 6.5 inches. These guys are massive, dude, and like I don't know. But we'll just compare him with one figure overall. There he is next to the Tom Maguire, Amazing Fantasy, Angel, Mr. Sinister with the tassels all in his face. Just put overhead. Tassels all in his face. Omega Red towering him. Black Panther around same, a little bit taller, out of scale. Cyclops bigger. I'm not gonna scale this with Marvel Legends because it's okay. Pretty. Actually, no. My Ghostface video is longer than this. I probably stalled on for a very long time. Whatever. We got time. So, move them out of the way. We got Marvel Legends in the modern day. So here he is next to Omega Red, towers, next to Amazing Fantasy, same size. Mr. Sinister, taller. Cyclops, same size. I think Black Panther, same size. Yeah, same size. Angel, which should be same size, a little bit taller. And then the Sentinel, I think I already put them together. And then Mystique, which is somehow, she's a little bit shorter. So, modern day, should you pick this guy up? Or pick these up? Yeah. So modern day, these figures cost a lot of money. Nowadays, they are really expensive just from the fact that they're old. I mean, I'm talking couple $100. I mean, you can buy Sentinel complete for like $100, right? Which is still more than if you bought these originally. That's more than what you paid. Let's say these are all about a value of $10. That's what 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. You paid about $70 overall for this lot. And if you did 15, well, that's 15, 30, and I'm just going to count by twos now because it's easier. So that's 30, 60, 80. So you paid about 90. So, and if you didn't, you paid about 95 overall for that Sentinel, which is not that bad of a deal. $15 is way better than it is now. I do have the Onslaught Build-A-Figure. Yeah, that he's next, by the way. Just saying. The next wave is like way better than this whole wave. So should you buy these modern day? You're getting charged about either same price or maybe a little bit higher. If you can find them at a good price, then yeah. But I mean, you've seen these figures. Mine have gotten stiff, or they have paint chipping, and it's not a beautiful sight. It could be way better than it actually is. Like, I don't know. It's Toybiz, right? And I think you're probably thinking that I'm expecting too much of the Toybiz. But you gotta remember, they made banger figures that people still cherish to this day. Like the superposable Spider-Man figures. And I feel like if they put as much effort as they did on those figures into these figures as a whole, then that would be just so much better. But it's fine. So, verdict: 150. You're paying a little bit too much. 200, overpriced. 100. You're getting a bit of a deal. I want maybe a little bit overpriced. If you can find, but if you can find, you'll probably find these guys out in the wild for like pretty cheap. Like, I think the Spider-Man goes for as much or less than he did back then, which was like $10-15. You can either find them at the same price or a little bit lower, just out of box. Getting these guys in box is pretty expensive, and I guarantee you most of these won't come with the comic book. So I'm just saying that if you don't care about the comic book, you probably find most of these guys out in the wild complete for pretty cheap, I'd say. I don't know if it would end up to more. But you'd still, if they don't come with a Build-A-Figure piece, which they probably won't, you'll probably have to buy the Build-A-Figure pieces separately. So that's kind of rough for you. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching this video. As always, I will see you later. Onslaught Build-A-Figure wave is next, and I think those figures are better, except for one. And I'll talk about him next. So, bye.